If you're tuning into my channel for the first time, my name is Peace, and I try to stay on the side of positivity. I try to do positive vibes. I try to be as positive as I can. But I don't understand why Gloria would be dragging me for choosing a stand. Why Gloria would drag me for choosing to pray for someone. I really don't understand it. And I want to send this warning to you, Gloria. I am openly warning you. Let this be the very first and last time. Let this be the very, very first and last time, Gloria. I am openly warning you. Don't you ever in your life try to control what I say on the streets of YouTube. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? So because you're having a problem with prudence or you're having a problem with choice, I shouldn't come up and speak what I want to speak. I'm warning you, Gloria. I am warning you. Let this be the very, very first and the last time. I don't tolerate rubbish from people. I don't tolerate rubbish from people. Don't try it. My family members can try it and get away with it, but you, don't even dare. Don't even dare try it. When you've gotten high on something very cheap, you come out and begin to act like a rascal on the streets of YouTube. Are you crazy? Is something wrong with you? Is something wrong with you? You're dragging me because I prayed for prudence. What she's going through as a woman, are you happy about it? Are you happy about it? To even get you come out and be trying to scatter the GoFundMe. Why? What level of toxicity and bitterness is that? And then you're calling it a scam, you're calling it a fund. If you don't have money to contribute, why don't you just get into your house and sit down? Why? I watched Choice live session when she was talking about this Prudence lady. And then after that, I saw a GoFundMe that Choice set up. And then the next day, I saw you doing a 5 hours live session, trying to castigate that one act of kindness, that's one act of support, trying to drag it down, calling it fraud, and people were calling in and saying all manner of things. And that was what prompted me to make that post. Only for you, in your stupidity, you now went and started dragging me. Dragging me that what? Dragging me that you are my mother. Dragging me that you buy me data. Dragging me that you control my mind. I've said it before when I came to the streets of YouTube. I don't inherit people's enemies. No, I don't. I observe you, and then I decide if I'd come close to you or not. I don't come here and begin to do bandwagon thing. Oh, let's follow the crowd and let's go. I don't do that shit. I don't do that. I don't do that nonsense. I observe you. I don't even deal with you based on what people have said about you on the streets of YouTube. I deal with you based on my observation of what you have done, what you are doing, and your character. That is how I operate. That is why I have a mind. That is why I am learned. That is why I am educated, to be able to analyze things and choose which way I want to go. And I would say it again, for the singular fact that maybe I like you as a person, or maybe I support you as a person, I support what you're doing, it doesn't necessarily mean that when you do something wrong, I'm still not going to speak up against it. And that is one reason why I like Choice TV. That is one reason why I like Choice TV. She will support you, she would fan you and support you and all of that, but when you do something wrong, she's still going to say it anyways. And that is how you know a truthful person. So you coming out to drag me, you're dragging me that what? That I shouldn't support prudence, that I shouldn't pray for prudence. You're a single mother and you have 2 children. So of course you understand what it means to be separated from your spouse. You understand the pain. You understand this phase that she's going through right now. You understand it. You're not a single girl that you would say, oh, you don't have kids or you've never been separated from a man. You understand better what she's going through. So why would you be the one to pull her down? Why? Just because Choice was the one that brought it up? Is that it? I don't know whatever beef you have with her in the past. But what I would tell you is, if you want to channel your nonsense character, channel it to the people you're channeling it to. Don't bring it to me. Don't try it at all. Channel your nonsense character to the people you're channeling it to. Do you hear me? I don't do bandwagon, let's move with the crowd. No. I have my mind, I work with my mind, and I do things based on what I want to do. If I see somebody do something that I like, I will come out openly and I will comment on it and I will say my mind and I will say what I want to say unapologetically. If you don't like it that way, go and hug Transformer. Did you hear me? So for you to come out and drag me just because I prayed that, oh, God should strengthen her, God should give her the necessary support, it only shows you're very stupid as a person. It shows you're very, very stupid as a person. You don't have common sense. That thing they call common sense, you don't have it. You don't have it at all. What kind of rubbish is that? Like, what kind of rubbish is that? A woman is going through a phase in her life where she's struggling, she needs help and all of that. Somebody has volunteered to help her. And you are coming to drag her down. You are coming to scatter, you're coming to call it a fraud. How is soliciting for public help scam? How is soliciting for public help a fraud? If you don't want to support her, just say you don't want to support her and mind your business. You don't have to try to tweak it to be negative. You don't have to do that. It's absolutely unnecessary and uncalled for. I actually just wanted to make that post and just end it at that post. But you coming out to drag me, something is wrong with you. And let me warn you, Gloria, I don't do low gutter life. Neither do I associate with low gutter lifestyle people. Please, please, carry your nonsense character to the people that you do it with. Don't bring it to my side. I can tolerate nonsense character from my family members. I will not tolerate rubbish from an outsider. Let me warn you for the very first and last time. So you're coming to tell me, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to come out and pray for her because you buy me data, because I look like your child, or I look like one of those stupid people that you control. Are you all right? Who do you this thing? Who do you this thing to start with? What makes you think that people have to work with what you want? What makes you think that it always has to be how you want it and how, and like, so for any reason, if you don't like somebody, every other person must not like that person? Is that how you think life works? For any reason you just don't like somebody, every other person must cut off from that person? That's a very foolish way to approach life. A very, very foolish way to approach life. Don't you ever in your life, you don't know me from anywhere, I don't know you from anywhere, you're not my friend, I am not your friend. You fraternize with the people you want to fraternize with, you associate with the people you want to associate with. I will also do that. Right? If you're having a fight with prudence, fight prudence. If you're having a fight with choice, fight choice. Don't come and start calling my names and vomiting trash from your mouth. I don't tolerate rubbish from outsiders. I may not stoop to the level of calling you names. I not stoop to the level of being very dirty and dragging in the mud. But be very careful. I don't tolerate rubbish from outsiders. Only my family members can do certain things with me, and I'll let it slide. You are not my family member. I know it all has been calling you for the past few weeks. I actually was expecting you to respond to her because she's ready to drag you by the hair and drag you by the gutters into the canal. But because you are actually mistaken that I am gentle, that is why you're opening your stinking mouth to call my name and to vomit rubbish just because I prayed for prudence and I prayed that God gives us support. And because I clarified the topic that somebody publicly asking for funds is not a scam. She didn't defraud anybody. She just came out to solicit for help. Soliciting for help is not a crime anywhere in the world. No, it is not a crime. One can only solicit for help. You either choose to help or you choose not to help. So why call it a scam? Why? That was the same rubbish you did when Choice TV was trying to raise the funds for that account officer lady that my sister was owing, right? That was the same rubbish you did. I thought you were going to raise that money for that woman. Only for a few weeks down the line, somebody came and commented in my post that, oh, they have still not received the money from the woman and all of that, apart from the 100K that was initially paid into that woman's account. That was when I realized you're a very stupid person. There was absolutely no need for me to come out here and make another video about that. But I just kept that somewhere in one corner for you because you've shown me how stupid you can be. The public were going to rise up and raise that money and pay that account officer woman, but you stopped it. My sister didn't have the money to pay. Her supporters were going to rise up and raise that money and pay that woman because they love her. But you came up and you stopped it. So now, after stopping that woman from receiving her money, what did you gain? What was your gain? It would have been a closed chapter by now. That woman would have received her money. Don't try rubbish with me. Don't try rubbish with me. I didn't send you to Malaysia and I didn't bring you back to Nigeria. Don't try rubbish with me. If you know the people we are fighting with, if you know the people we are beefing, face them and beef them. Don't bring it to my side. I don't tolerate rubbish. I don't tolerate rubbish, especially from people that choose to live low gutter lifestyle. I don't tolerate it. Okay, let me take a few comments. Hello, guys. Thanks for joining me. It's nice to have all of you here. I don't even intend to be long on this live session. I just wanted to address Gloria because I think she's running loose on the streets. Anoluwa says hi, peace. Hi, Anoluwa. Nice to have you here. It's been a while. Elizabeth Bright, hi, peace. Hi, Lizzie. Shama Joseph, live the low life. Of course she is, because I don't see any reason why, because you're fighting with someone, automatically every other person should fight with that person. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. I prefer to deal with people one-on-one. I prefer to deal with people. I prefer to observe people because people change. Once upon a time on the streets of YouTube, I heard, I didn't witness it. I heard, oh, Choice was a bad person. Choice dragged my family. Choice did this. Choice did that. Once upon a time on the streets of YouTube, I heard, I didn't witness it. Choice came out to apologize publicly. And she stopped dragging my family. That was a change. I wasn't here when she made that apology. I only came on YouTube after she has made that apology. That is a change. Am I supposed to come on here and begin to relate with her based on the things that happened before? The things I heard that I didn't witness. I am relating with her based on the things that I have witnessed. And based on the things that I have witnessed, I can categorically say she is a good person. If you don't like it that way, you hug transformer. I have my opinion, I have my mind, I decide what I want to decide for myself. Right? But for you, Gloria, I have also observed you keenly. It's not the first person that says hi to me that I talk to or that I choose to go close to. I observe people. I actually speak less and observe more. I observe people keenly. And I really relate to you based on the things you are doing or based on the things that you have done and based on the things that I have seen. That is how I relate with people. Right? And when I am relating with you, if you have done something wrong, I am not going to shy away from telling you the truth. I will tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth if you have done something wrong. And that is what I actually observe Choice doing. Right? She can be supporting you back to back, back to back. And when you do something wrong, she tells you, oh, her, and she moves on. You can either choose to take it as a constructive criticism and change your ways, or you do whatever you want to do. But you, Gloria, I have also observed you. In fact, that particular account officer lady's money that you did not allow the public raise for that woman, I'm holding it against you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am holding it against you because right now, my sister would have been free of debt and her supporters would have paid that money. So why did you stop it? And why are you also trying to stop people from supporting this particular lady? I don't know what she did to you. I'm not interested in your beef. I'm not interested in the story. All I know is that right now she's going through a lot. She needs support. And I am one of the people drumming the support for her. If you don't like it, you can hug transformer. Right? If you don't like it, you can hug transformer. You don't buy me data. You didn't bring me to YouTube. You didn't register me on YouTube. You don't control what I say. And you can never, in 1,000 lives to come, control what I say. And who I choose to talk to and who I choose to associate with. You can never, in 1,000 lifetimes to come. Never. So don't you ever try. Don't you ever try to come and drag me for talking to someone or associating with someone. I have a mind of myself and I have a right to associate with who I want to associate with. Just like you have a right to associate with who you want to associate with. Unbothered. Did you get that? Did you get that, Gloria? Don't try it again. I will not tolerate that rubbish from you. Don't ever try it. Okay, I know Loa says she's not okay. Don't mind her. She wants to control YouTube. Control YouTube as what? As YouTube referee. Control you as I don't understand. Control, does she know the caliber of people that are on YouTube? Control YouTube as what? Chima Joseph says, Choice our bestie. Oh, Choice, my love. Choice, my bestie. Choice, my heartbeats. Choice, my sugar plum. In fact, after this live session, I'm going to actually make a video dedicated to you, the queen of YouTube, queen mother. Hmm? Choice, my heart beats. My heart beats for you. And you know why? Because you're a good person. Because you are empathic. Because you have never at any point claimed that you are perfect. A queen doesn't necessarily need to be perfect. You just need to be able to feel other people's pains and be compassionate towards them. You don't need to be perfect. And even in your being compassionate, you know when to draw the line. You know when to say, no, you have done this wrong. That's the queen. So Choice, my queen, I'm going to specially dedicate a video to you. You are doing well. I love what you're doing. Keep it up. Anybody that doesn't like it, hug Transformer baby, you're very free to do that. Okay, she's a single mom with two different men, like her best friend. Mm. Lauren's World, hi, it's good to have you here. I'm fine. I just came back from work. Like, I've been boiling all through at work. I just couldn't wait to get off and get home so that I can respond to this young lady who's trying to be stupid on the streets of YouTube right now. You speak with two sides of your mouth. Was this your stance when your sister was soliciting for funds? Okay. So what did I say when my sister was soliciting for funds? Because I like to be clear when I say things. What did I say when my sister was soliciting for funds? Firstly, I know my sister. I know her financial status. I know my parents. I know how much she gets and all of that. Right? And while Choice was making that live stream, this response is for Nuggets with Chi. And while Choice came brought that matter up, that wasn't the first time. For the short while I have been on YouTube, that wasn't the first time that this you are owing me this, I bought this from you, you are owing me this and that, you didn't pay me, you didn't refund me came up. And that is why I wasn't happy with it about it. Because it doesn't give her a good name. Right? But I was also happy because her supporters were willing to pay that money. And then Gloria came in and she stopped it. If she hadn't interfered, that money would have been paid and settled and it would have been a closed matter. I wasn't happy because while they were addressing the fish issue and other issues, they asked severally, are you owing anybody? Are you owing anybody speak up? Are you owing anybody speak up? And she refused. So I don't do double-sided mouth, no. And also note that I differentiate between the person and the matter at hand. All right? I don't do dirty, unhealthy beefs. No, I don't do that. I differentiate between the person and the matter at hand. I treat the matter, I deal with the matter, and I leave the person out of it. So this is my response for you for trying to compare what's going on now, like raising this funds for this person and raising the funds for my sister. Two different scenarios. Lawrence Ward, your comment on Choice post is what is making her furious. Well, she can be furious for all I care. She doesn't feed me. She doesn't know me from anywhere. I've never met her. I don't intend to meet her. And I'll probably never meet her. So who is she to decide whose post I comment on? Who is she to decide what I say on the streets of YouTube? Who is she? Where did she come from? Like what gives her that effrontery? What? Do I look like a baby to her? For all I know, I'm older than she is. And I'm not one of those people that are so daft that a child would be controlling. A child is going to come up and tell you who you're going to comment on. A child is going to, I don't walk on eggshells around people. I don't do it. I don't have that time. I don't do it. Initially, I wanted to be walking on eggshells, or I'll watch a video, I'll try not to comment. But then I was like, this is not me. So why? If I comment on anybody's video, anybody that doesn't like it, please log off. Yes, log off. If I comment on someone's video, you don't like what I said, please log off. You didn't buy me data. I bought my data. I watched the video. I understand the video the way I understood it, and I decided to drop the comments that I like to drop there. That is who I am. No walking on eggshells. She's looking for money, waiting to see how much she's going to make from being a nuisance on her. Oh, a very big pity. Okay, let me go down. Lawrence, well, you will address her later, please. At Lawrence, At Lawrence Ward, I see that maturity is far from you. Keep cursing your generation, okay? Oh my God. Uh, Lawrence Ward says Choice is a better person and we love her. And we love that for her. Yes, Choice is a better person. For me, you don't have, I am not looking for a perfect person at all. I am not looking for a person that is perfect because me, myself, I am not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm not looking for a perfect person. But when you do things and you realize that you have made a mistake, your ability to come out and apologize makes you a queen. When someone is going through something, your ability to be empathic and compassionate makes you a queen. Being a queen goes beyond doing makeup and living large and splashing money and trying to compete with people. No, queens don't even compete. You are who you are as a queen, and queens will identify queens. It's that simple. A queen will easily identify another queen. Chima Joseph says, if you like chess, like this video. Well, please block chicken nugget. Oh my God. Okay, nugget says, I'm just saying, I'm just saying that it was best to stay away from this Apinoko story, considering that the internet is already comparing UK and Apinoko. I didn't start the comparison. So who are you to stay away from a matter? And why would the internet compare both scenarios? Huh? Well, for those of you that have been on the street of YouTube for longer, is there any history of this Apinoko lady owing someone and disappearing into thin air? Anyway, I don't even want to go into the comparison. That's not why I'm here. I'm not interested in comparison, right? I'm just here to warn you, Gloria. I am warning you. I am warning you that you shouldn't, don't you ever try to control what I say on the streets of, try to control who I talk to on the street of YouTube. You can never, ever in your life come close to my mind or the ability of what my mind can do. So don't you ever try it. You choose who you want to associate with. I choose who I want to associate with. You choose who you want to. If you watch a video and you don't want to comment, good for you. You watch a video, you want to use a fake account to comment, good for you. I don't have that time. If I want to comment on anybody's video, I will use my account and comment. I have said it 1 million times on the street of YouTube. And when I'm commenting, I will not try to be nice, or I will say what I want to say on that comment section so that you will know peace said it. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. I don't care. Right? I don't care. So you trying to tell me to stay away from this matter, it's like something is wrong with you. Something is actually absolutely wrong with you. You don't tell me what to say on the street of YouTube. No, you don't. If I say something you don't like it, go and say your own. Right? It's not like it's a competition, but if I say something you don't like it, go and say your own. I'm going to draw my support for who I want to support. I'm going to keep observing, and I'm going to keep giving my opinions as I go. You like it, you don't like it, that's your business, that's your problem. I don't do family tree enmity. I just come on social media. I don't know you from anywhere. Just because I've spoken to you once or I've liked your video once and then you're fighting with someone, I just jump and I begin to hate that person, or I begin to, no, I don't do that. I don't do it. And I've mentioned that here 1 million times. I observe and I use my mind, I analyze, and then I drop my opinion. Okay, where was I? Anolwa says there is no correlation between prudence and UK. Has speaking on prudence has both to do with UK. Let's learn to use our sense before typing and leave sentiments aside. Nobody cares how rich you are, Abby. Gorimakwa is live now. She looks so unkept, chai. Well, my prayers are with her. Chama Joseph, Evie, she wore bra to deal. Gorimakwa don't dry finish. Now only her head and nose. Well, I don't. That's okay. That was just my 2 cents. I was not enforcing it on you. All right. Your opinion is really appreciated. Thank you for dropping your 2 cents. But these two scenarios have nothing in common. And I am not double minded. I am not double mouthed. I don't do pretense. I will tell you the truth the way it is. Right? This is for nuggets. I'll tell you the truth the way it is. Anyone Gloria sees choice supports, she tries to bring the person down. Well, good for her. That's the path she has chosen. Me, I have chosen the path of positivity. So I'm not going to come on here and start trying to drag somebody down or trying to break somebody down. No, I won't do that rubbish. I will not do it. If I come and there's nothing positive to say, I walk past. Because to a very large extent, I'm building the energy around me. I thrive in positivity and I like to have positivity around me. So I'm not going to dent that energy with negative vibes. I don't do negative vibes. I do only positive vibes. Reality with Evia says she has personal beef. I know she has personal beef with choice. I understand that. But what I don't understand is why she has a problem with anybody that says hi or hello or drops a comment on choice page. I don't why is she like that? Why does she have to be like that? It's absolutely unnecessary. If she what I expected is that she has a problem with choice. When choice comes out to make a live video, she should come out to make a live video and talk about choice. And talk about choice. And talk about choice. That is how you fight someone. Right? Not you coming up, the person you're supposed to be talking about, you're not talking about the person. You're going around the bush. You're talking about every other person, the branches of the tree, the leaves, the flowers. The person you're supposed to address, you're not addressing. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me at all, at all, at all. It doesn't. So if she has a problem with choice, whenever choice makes a video, I expect Gloria to come up and make a video and talk about choice. That is how to do it. Talk about choice till she is satisfied. Not that choice will talk about prudence, she'll go and fight prudence. Choice will talk about somebody else, she'll go and fight about somebody else. I drop the comment on choice video, she'll come and fight. What's that? What is that? What level of stupidity is that? It's not a must that because you're fighting choice, everybody must fight choice. No. We see what she's doing. And we know she's a good person. You may probably be a good person too, I don't know. But we also see what you're doing. Probably you're acting this way because you have a personal beef with her. I don't know and I don't care. But trying to get every other person to fight with her because you're fighting with her, it doesn't make sense. And that is very childish. And that is very foolish. It's absolutely unnecessary. So please, if you're fighting with choice, fight with choice. If you're fighting with prudence, fight with prudence. Okay? Don't bring me into it. I wasn't there when people started the fight, and I don't intend to get into your fight. That is why I'm warning you. Don't try it again. Okay. A few more comments. She's beefing choice because she said choice refunded refused to accommodate her brother in Canada. Oh wow. Gloria, na help choice, no help your brother. Wow. Rest. Okay. Lawrence Ward says, please don't stress. Let's have finish her live stream and we will take it up from there. Hmm. Lawrence Ward, please do live after Gorimakwa live. No, Lawrence, she won't wait for her live stream versus she won't wait for her live stream versus live stream. Choice has ignored her. Well, you see, there's something about this thing. If she wants to fight with Choice and Choice is ignoring her, she should just go ahead and continue fighting with Choice. Eh? She should go ahead and fighting with Choice. That is what she wants to do. Not that Choice does something I like. I comment on Choice's video or Choice's live stream or Choice's post, and you're coming to fight me. As in how? As in what? As in what? And then you now went you brought my sister's matter and you're comparing it with this. As in how? What's the correlation? What's the similarities? I don't have food or I don't have money, and I come up and I say, oh, please help me, I'm stranded, I need money. And someone says, oh, this lady's going through a lot, please, people should help me, let's help her. How is that a fraud? How is that a fraud? And then I present to you a different scenario where I had a business transaction with someone, and then I started ghosting, and then I started disappearing. I wasn't responding to messages, I wasn't responding to calls, and all of that. And this person approached someone else and said, please help me. I'm going through a lot. My job is on the line, my family is on the line, and then someone comes out to cry out and call out whoever and whatever, and then you're comparing that. You're comparing the two scenarios. It's a pity. Common sense, they say it's not common. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for staying with me. I don't have energy to talk too much. See you guys in my next video. I just wanted to warn Gloria, which I did, and that's it for me. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for your watching. Thank you for your support. I love you all. Bye, guys.